understand what this life is about, what price life is placing on what I want. It takes sometimes a moment that I should really take time to myself, see what do I want from this life? Do I want to make it to Jannah? What is the price? What is the price I have to pay to make it to Jannah? Keep saying, oh, later on I'll start praying. Later on I'll give up on alcohol. Later on I'll give up on smoking. Later on I'll stop dealing with haram stuff. Later on I'll stop doing the bad things that I do. Later on, when I graduate, when I find a job, when I get married, when I buy my first house, when I retire, and so on and so forth. And it keeps dragging until a person dies when they haven't done anything yet. They haven't paid the price yet. Don't fall into this. Ask yourself, what's the price for paradise? What is it? And then ask yourself, am I willing to pay it? Am I willing to pay it? So some of that is clear in the Quran and the Sunnah. You have to do your obligations, and obviously you have to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have to trust in Allah. You have to have tawheed, and then you fulfill your obligations, and then you increase in whatever other things that are recommended in Islam, that you do more of them and you observe them. You keep away from what is haram. And then sometimes a new type of sacrifice is placed upon you, and that's circumstantial, sometimes conditions. You might be tried with a negative spouse, or maybe a child that's not obedient, or maybe some relatives who are not really good. You realize that you are in a situation that requires some kind of sacrifice. What's the sacrifice you're willing to do? Read the situation carefully. Read it. Study it carefully. Seek advice and counsel. And then see what kind of sacrifice I can make in order to get the best out of this situation.